to the Cop Council. How are we all? Hopefully all of you are having a fantastic day from wherever you are around the world, and welcome to a post-match reaction to Liverpool's 5-1 victory over Porto in, of course, the Champions League. Again, another fantastic win away to Porto. I think, it's not shocking. Of course, we've beaten Porto before, twice away by a hefty scoreline, and the Reds did not disappoint in tonight's performance. I, very much happy with the Reds' performance, with everyone on the pitch tonight. It looks completely different, doesn't it, from what happened against Brentford on Saturday. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know your man of the matches. Let me know who stood out for you guys in the comment section down below. Let me know in the comment section, and I'll reply back to each and every single one of you. And yeah, if you could as well, if you're new, please leave a like on the video, and please hit that subscribe button as well. We very much appreciate it. As always, apologies for the lack of videos as well. Haven't felt like uploading recently. Just a little bit of a setback, really, and I do very much apologise for that, because I love talking about Liverpool and I love talking with you guys, so it is very much apologies on that aspect of things. But keeping on with the game, just fantastic. A great response then from, of course, that disappointing result against Brentford. Very exciting game against Brentford for the neutral fans, but for us, I think many of us were very much disappointed with the result from Saturday. But the Reds, pretty strong lineup from the Reds. The only absentee, of course, being Trent Alexander-Arnold. Of course, he does look like he could be missing Manchester City on the weekend. We will hopefully do a match preview show for that, but that's going to be very interesting to see whether or not Trent will be available there. But I thought his replacement tonight in James Milner, I thought he did again a fantastic job at right back. Just proves that age is just a number, and James Milner, again, just proving, that what a good footballer he is at such a, an old age, then you could say, for a footballer. Of course, 36, 37 isn't old, realistically, in terms of life, but, in terms of football, it's a very, very old age, isn't it? And he just keeps on improving, week in, week out, and being that Mr. Reliable when needed upon, anyway, because he could literally play right back, couldn't he, guys, and then play striker within the space of a half, then, realistically. But all the Reds today, Ali didn't have much to do. He made, I think, one good save in the game, but just called upon when needed, and that's what you need from Ali. Joel, I should say, in Joel Matip, thought he had a good game along with Virgil van Dijk. Again, Virgil at times proving why he is the best centre-back in the world. Andy Robertson running his heart out again. I don't know where he finds the energy at times, but he just finds it out of nowhere, doesn't he? And yeah, Robbo, for me, had an absolutely fantastic game. For Liverpool, Fabinho, again, Mr. Reliable, the machine, the monster, if you want to call him that. Jordan Henderson, thought he had a very good game. And for me, my personal man of the match, Curtis Jones, I thought he was absolutely fantastic. The best player on the pitch for Liverpool, in my opinion. Everything that happened tonight went through Curtis Jones at some stage of the build-up. For Mo Salah's goal, I think Sadio's one as well. I think Curtis Jones built that up. And of course, Bobby's, 2 goals at the, in the second half, and Mo's second goal as well. That was, all Curtis Jones. I think Curtis Jones might not have had, I think maybe Bobby's first one, he might not have, actually, yeah, he did. I think he had an involvement in each of the goals, which, is fantastic. And look, we've all been, questioning whether or not if Curtis Jones could step up. Of course, we've seen Harvey Elliott, burst onto the scene, get ahead of Curtis Jones, Naby Keita as well, breaking in that, role. And now, Curtis Jones having the opportunity, for me, man of the match against Brentford, man of the match against Porto. I think now the real question will be, will he start against Manchester City? That's, of course, is the big question. Now, of course, City lost tonight against PSG. Messi scoring his first goal in a PSG shirt anyway, which, of course, is not Liverpool, but I thought I'd bring you that anyway. But yeah, Mo, again, proving why he's the best player at the moment in the world. I've said many of the times, especially on Twitter, that he, for me, is the best player in the Premier League, and I think he is for sure up there with being the best in the world at the moment. I don't think anyone is on his level. I think, you know, Lewandowski is probably the next in line for that, but for me, look, his goals tonight, were they something spectacular? No, they wasn't. But you have to be there at the right time, you have to be at the correct moment, and for me, I thought Mo Salah was that tonight. I thought he was fantastic. Thiago Jota, decent game. I know he had that one missed opportunity, you know, that he should realistically have scored. I've seen many people go, here we go, you know, Jota not finishing his chances. For me, I think he's just a bit unlucky with it. It is on his left foot. But look, Jota, he's constantly in the correct position, isn't he? And I think that's going to be the telling question. You know, we spoke about Bobby Firmino. Of course, he came on and scored 2 goals. That's going to be the interesting question. I think it's very similar to the Chelsea game, you know, a couple of weeks ago, where it was, you know, will it be Jota, will it be Bobby Firmino? I think Jurgen has that same decision now for the front three. You know, who will he start against Manchester City? That's going to be very, very interesting. Maybe he might go with both, who knows? But, you know, going on to the last player, Sadio Mane, thought he had a decent game as well, getting his goal, you know, towards the end of the first half. And for me, Sadio just looking like what Sadio did, looked like a threat throughout, and, you know, happily got a rest along with Mo and James Milner as well, because of course James Milner is most likely going to be playing right back against Manchester City anyway. But like I said, guys, for me, my man of the match goes to Curtis Jones. I thought he was absolutely outstanding today, and for me, it's definitely Liverpool's man of the match in my opinion anyway. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'll hopefully reply to all of you. Hopefully this will be premiering. We'll reply to, of course, comments after the, you know, the premiering as well, for all of you that did miss it anyway. Like I said, if you could, please hit that subscribe button. We very much appreciate it. And again, apologies for the lack of videos. Been a little bit demotivated, then you could say, but trying to get back up to the motivation level that we was before. But I do very much apologize for the lack of videos anyway. But, you know, it's fantastic that the Reds managed to win, you know, 5 goals to 1. Yeah, that's right. And of course, you know, both Atletico and AC Milan both drew 1-1, you know, from what I saw, and I believe it stayed 1-1 as well. So that's fantastic news as well. You know, Liverpool, what now, 5 points clear of 3rd place, so that's you know, fantastic for qualification anyway, for the group stage, for the knockout stage anyway. So, you know, fingers crossed, you know, Liverpool can, you know, get a win against Atletico at Anfield, I believe the first one is, anyway, and, you know, hopefully then we could be, you know, sailing through then to the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League. But thank you very much for tuning in. If you have, like I said, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button. Hopefully we'll be back with a Manchester City preview in a couple of days. Maybe we might even do a show before that. Maybe we might do a show about this game in particular tomorrow with a few of the lads anyway. But guys, you know, please stay safe, please stay well as well, and fingers crossed I'll see you all next time. I've been Connor from the Cock Council, and I'll see you all then. Tra Reds.